Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drake Wing Gaming. Some of you know me on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you into the Let's Play episode of Tangled Stars. So y'all, let's go ahead and jump right... Actually, let me go ahead and tell you this. So, I'm now an affiliate of Green Gaming. What that means is there's going to be a link in the description of each video. All I have to do is click that link. You go to their website, you get discounts on all the latest and greatest games, and I get commission based on whatever y'all buy. And the other bit of news is that my girlfriend... Elle, she is a furry artist, and I will have links in the description if y'all want to commission her and help support her. She's a fantastic artist. I think she could definitely start hopping more into the commission scene. I think she's got great talent. I think you guys would enjoy her work. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm Chan, you are up. Let's go. All right. She sniffles and hugs me back tightly, and I give her as much time as she needs. After she calms down, I pull back softly and go over to the fridge and get her a cold bottle of water. A few gulps is all it takes for her smile to come back, along with her radiant energy. Anyways, time to get back to work. Just as she says that, a few customers enter the place, and a few after that, and so on. Before we knew it, the place was full of different customers, though mainly otherkin, and for the following few hours I had to socialize with complete strangers. Yay! Yay! Right, so that's 2 scoops, no toppings? The old lady nods and smiles. She hands me a banknote. I quickly get to making her order and giving it to her along with her change. Enjoy! With another smile, she disappears to a faraway table. I sigh deeply and droop my head. With my social battery slowly running dry, the anxiety's starting to spike up. It's also exhausting. Yeesh, you look like you've had better days. I do, but I can't be helped. What do you want? Andy? What the hell are you doing here? That's no way to welcome a customer, you know. Andy. He places a hand on his hip and casually walked over to the menu. So, what's up with you working here? I thought you hated socializing with people and all that jazz. He takes a look around the place. Both you and Alder were busy for the day, so I got a message asking to help out for a bit. It's way more crowded than usual, and that little panda can't do it all by herself, surely. I mean, come on, how far can those little legs get her? They can get me pretty fucking far, thank you. What followed was a kick to his tibia faster than light. She scoffs while he rubs his leg, whining. Good afternoon to you too, Andy. How's the sale going today? He gives her a frowned expression before standing back up straight. It's been alright, I think. We didn't help our customers, but not any less. How's it with you? The usual, honestly, though the peak will happen in around an hour, so it's still to be seen. Fair. I blink a few times. Did I miss something? I had no idea you two knew each other. Andy smiles. You remember the first day of the festival? That night when I went to the shop for some meat, I needed some assistance with lifting it. Maple here easily carried it to the car and we exchanged numbers so I could pay her back in some way some other time. A few days later, I gave her a nice big meal for free at the stand. Nice love story. Maple audibly gags. I'd rather kiss a frog and marry it in that state than go out with this guy, thanks. Ouch. Anyways, you want something, Andy? Oh, yeah, I completely forgot that I was on a little break. Just a vanilla cone should do for now. That's easy enough. I get it done in a few seconds. When he reaches in his pocket to get his wallet, Maple was walking by him with an order, and she elbows him lightly, to which he chuckles and takes his hand back from his pocket. Thanks. She gives him a wink and walks on. Today's way too hot, so this honestly saved my skin. He gives the cone a few idle licks, looking away and thinking of something. You alright there? Oh, yeah, I'm alright. Just thinking. Of? Well, I thought it'd be nice for us all to commemorate what we have so far. I blink. What? A picture, Jonah. A picture of all of us together after a nice day out. Sorry, I'm yawning a lot, y'all. I've been drinking a little bit. Me, you, Maple, and Alder. Call it a gut feeling, but I feel like soon things won't be as bright and easy. It's just you overthinking, really. But sure, the group picture sounds pretty nice. And it's set. I'll ask Alder about it later today, and in the following days we'll do it. You make sure to tell Maple. Sure, that sounds easy enough. His phone vibrates and he picks it up. Ah, it's Chris. More customers are starting to show up, so I'd better go. You take care, alright, Jonah? Yeah, I'll see you around. He waves as he leaves through the door, the chime flying through the air. Wait, sweetie, that's not edible. Put it down. A short mass of fur dashes across the room with a little plastic spoon in his hand, presumably his father chasing after him. Ah. Damn kids. You damn kids, get out of my ice cream shop, waves K-Net. And that's time. She flips the sign of the door to closed. I let out a breath of relief I did not know I held in. It can get pretty stressful, I know, but it's over at least. Thank you so much for sticking around throughout the whole day, Jonah. You don't know how much it helped me, honestly. It's no big deal. Glad I could help. My anxiety says otherwise. Surprised that thing didn't act up throughout the whole thing. As a payback, let me get you ice cream on the house whenever you want. What? Oh no, no, I can't accept that. That's way too much. Maybe one ice cream, yeah, but not a limited amount. Why not? You helped a lot. That means losing profit. Seriously, I'm alright. And I don't care. Oh, would you look at the time? It's already 8 in the evening. Damn, I need to lock up. See you tomorrow? She doesn't even wait for me to respond because she runs to the back and grabs her stuff. I start to go back to pick up my bag. Yeah, sure, be seeing ya. I go over to the door to leave. Thanks again for everything. The chilly air of the evening was a big contrast to the just right temperature from inside, making me shudder. I didn't even realize how quickly today went by, honestly. I guess it was a nice distraction. Although, it took quite a big toll on me. I feel so tired, mentally, that I could just about fall asleep here. There's some stuff I need to do when I get home. Huh? I clutched my chest and bent forward, trying my best not to completely fall over. No, no, please, not right now. It went so well for so damn long. Why now? The wind starts to whistle in my ear, whispering my fears while oddly soothing me. I can feel it slither around the back of my mind, trying to find its way out here. I shake my head vigorously and choose to walk away as quickly as possible. But I realize that help is thinking of stuff that makes me happy and distracts me from many of my bad thoughts. Think, Jonah. What do you like a lot? I love the smell of fresh bed sheets and the smell of dew in early spring. I love having a cup of coffee on an early summer morning, just when the sun is rising and the temperature isn't too high. I love cuddling in my blanket with my roommate's cold and falling asleep thinking of my friends. My friends. Like Alder. No, stop that, you weirdo. Although, it's oddly comforting thinking of him. Ah, you're so fucking weird. Like, seriously, you can't have those sorts of thoughts for your friend. I mean, can we even say we're friends? I mean, sure, we hang out a bit, but I hardly know anything about him. He could be a psycho killer for all I know, and he's not my type, really. Like, come on. Stop saying like. Ah! Seriously, Jonah, you need to get your shit together. Please, spare some change or anything? As I walk down this, as I was walking down this alleyway, I noticed an old lady crumpled up in a thin blanket, her back glued to the cold concrete wall behind her. Oh, my stomach twists a bit with guilt. I know I shouldn't feel guilt of all things for a homeless person, but I don't know. It's weird. While fishing my right pocket for my wallet, I approach the lady. Hey there. I try to sound as friendly as possible. You feeling all right? She lifts her head up, looking forwards, not quite at me yet. No answer. I can feel it, she says that as I take out a banknote. The money? She ignores me again. Your soul, it's cornered by a beast. You have no control over anything, inside and outside your spirit. Her will is stronger in you. I drop the money next to her and carefully stand up straight. Who are you talking to, and whose will is strong in who? It's been asleep for so long, but it's destined. It didn't go to you for no reason. Change is coming. She was still not looking at me, so it was hard to guess whether she was truly speaking to me or not. I'm just going to go, if that's all right. I tried to start to walk away, but a hand grips my ankle. When I looked back at her, she was looking straight into my eyes. There was nothing except petrifying fear behind hers. It won't stop until you're both dead. Cut its roots or you'll suffer its thorns. Like, what do you want about? I struggle a bit to get out of her grasp, and when I do, I make a run for it. Her voice fades out in the distance, shouting, Don't let it in! Or something. After a little while, my stamina runs out, so I slowly come to a stop, leaning on a street lamp to catch my breath. What the hell was she on about? Breathe in. And out. Alright, come on, Jonah. Don't let a crazy woman ruin your day. She's been sitting in the cold for who knows how long. She's just a bit off the edge. Right? Right? Right. The bedroom window stood ajar slightly, letting the cool night air enter and dance around my room. I lay here, underneath my blanket, staring at the ceiling. My head feels weirdly empty. Usually it'd be a chaotic mess trying to make sense of the whole day, but not this time. Maybe I should just use this opportunity to try and fall asleep. A yawn escapes my mouth as I snuggle in better with my blanket. Sleep soon finding me. Man, oof. The old lady on the corner is aware of a prophecy, an ancient prophecy. To bring about the end times of humanity and other kin in general. I could feel the coldness of the void once again, but nothing was happening. There was no creature, no noise, nothing but my own thoughts, which were scarily obedient. Contrastingly, though, I could not move an inch. It wasn't the captured type of mobility. It was more like my body was asleep. And it didn't panic me. It's not fair. A voice, broken and sorrowful, pierced the air, slightly muffled. We did nothing wrong. And the children. No. What kind of voice should this be, then? This doesn't sound like the same one. We did nothing wrong. And the children. They were just kids, damn it. Suddenly those words came out of my mouth, and I could feel so much pain and sadness and anger inside of me. You fucking monsters! Be damned, you shit-eating worms! A crowd of murmuring and shouting people surrounded me, cheering and yelling words of hate. I struggled and writhed my hands that seemed to be tied around with rough rope. Around my face, a bag was tied from the base of my neck with the same kind of rope, although this noose had a point of pressure from the back. It was tied to something above me. If I didn't get to live, nobody should. Nobody deserves the happiness which was taken from me. Curse you! Curse you all! And as quickly as it started, that quickly did it end, with the noise of a loud snap and a quick pain in the back of the neck. This is the last thing I remembered before I fell deep into slumber. Oh. Wow. Oh, wow, that is incredible looking. Holy shit. What the f... Is this heaven? Oh my god, this is incredible. This is absolutely mesmerizingly beautiful. To me, this looks like Italy. This looks like Italy to me. Y'all in the comments, if you can find out where this is, tell me. I want to go here. I want to live here. Oh man, this is... Oh god. Oh. And the house is right there in the middle of it. Little trail. Where is this beautiful place? Okay. Man, distracting. Distracting beauty. Before me, a blanket of grass spread out as far as the eye could see, accompanied by a few trees in the distance and modest houses. The sky was of a happy cyan, painted with clouds lazily floating along. Never did I see the beauty of the world so clear before. It's as if something just broke behind me. Broke behind my eyes. Something that kept me from seeing this. Why do I have this feeling in my chest, like I'm about to cry from happiness? But also because, somehow deep down, I feel like I won't see much of a beautiful sight for a while. More like, it'll always be there, waiting for me, yet something will keep me from seeing it as beautiful. Only now do I realize how dull and how blurry my life was before. Did I rush into things so much that I didn't get to see things like I do now? Or was I just ignorant, choosing not to see things from this angle? Whatever it is, I don't think I care anymore. After that dream, something felt different. The thing at the back of my head was sad. Something struck a chord in me, and it clearly bothered that thing. It didn't want to hear the melody. The words I heard still ring in my head, and emotions attached to them are somehow now attached to me, and it all feels so different. Something held me back before, and frankly, it's still there, but no way is it as strong. Remind me why we went walking up this hill again. Surprisingly tired, Alder walks next to me, catching his knees and breathing. Dude, did you forget already? I told you all that before we end the day, we come here to take the group photo. And he walks behind him, unfazed by the distance we just walked. Why now? And why here of all places? Maple idly asks us while she checks her hair with the camera on her phone. This is the prettiest place in all of Rayville. Just on the outskirts of it, and if you ask me, might as well be the prettiest place in the whole of Ladia. Ladia, not sure which one. He takes in a deep, proud breath as he overlooks the hills, a glint of pure euphoria shining in his eyes. And instead of asking us to line up or something for his picture, he lets himself fall into his rear, sitting cross-legged and watching the vale. He smiles and pats the grass, asking us to join his little moment. And we all do, although all of us in different positions. I go sitting next to him, mirroring the way he sat. Alder lied on his back, with his hands behind his head, looking at the clouds, while Maple sat in a similar way to Andy and I, although her hands propped her up, and her legs were splayed in the front. We spent a little while in silence, savoring the peace and ethereal nature that surrounded us. I think we've all been so busy with life that we forgot to just live it for a bit. Be honest with yourself. When was the last time you just sat down and watched? Just watched life before your eyes, a moment where you were at peace with yourself. He sighs softly and lifts his head to look at the sky. Andy, things will get... Things will get better. Well, things will only get harder from here on out. People out there enjoy to see others' pain, and their life and their goal is just that. Who knows when we might have another quiet moment together like this? He knew something, but he wouldn't say. I really, really hope that we can all be happy one day. Truly happy. And I'm really thankful to have gotten to know you three. You're one of, if not the best that have happened in my life. Well, what I can remember of it. So, if anything happens, please keep going. Never stop. He turns to look at me, and I swear in that moment, he captured the sun's joy perfectly in that smile. Thank you. More silence fell after that, and I, like the others, didn't know what to say, but to internally promise. Well then. He gets up and dusts his pants. Let's get that picture done, shall we? Everyone else gets up after that, patting off some grass that stuck to us, while Alder had some in his hair. Andy gets his phone out and readies it for the picture, looking at us to make sure we're ready. All right, Maple, you're not even in the frame. Move back a bit. Nope, I said move back, not to the left. And she moves into frame. Jeez. All right, Alder, could you not look as if you don't want to be here, even though I know you don't want to be here? Alder gives him a confused look, but doesn't bother to put on a happy expression, or something. Instead, he gives a thumbs up, and Andy sighs. Well, I guess that's as much as I can get out of you. Jonah, why are you just distancing yourself from everyone as if you've got rabies? Get closer to Alder. I sigh internally and get a bit closer. Oh my goodness, closer! I get even closer, and I swear I'm starting to go a bit red. Closer! Just take the damn picture already! But I do move a bit closer, to the point where my side nearly touches his. I think I have some goofy smile on my face right about now. Alright then, if everyone is ready, then... Andy's the last to pose, with one of his signature smiles, and... Oh. Oh. Oh, wonderful picture. Damn, I look good. What a perfect place to pause it, too. Oh my god, incredible. Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right here. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Leave a super thanks or a tip if you can. It always helps. Until the next video, I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.